Yeah.
Oh my
God.
God. Oh, it's time for Comm Chat again. Mary and I sharing a couple spring break memories. Wasn't it wonderful? It's back to school.
Welcome back. And we are now going full force through the end of the semester.
And there are only 4.5, 5 weeks left. And if I am a returning communication major, would I need to see an advisor?
Absolutely.
Who might that be?
Myself, and
wow.
Candy Walker, and Greg Lichty. And let me explain.
Please do.
Greg Lichty takes the transfer students, typically, and then students, we usually say A through L is Candy, M through Z is me. However, if you've had us for a class or know us, et cetera, you're free to go to whomever. I mean, we just try and divide it up. The sooner, the better, because guess when registration begins?
Just a couple weeks away, right?
Yeah. April 4th is when the seniors start, and we can help you out with knowing. You can go online and see it too, but we can look at, depending upon hours you have already earned, not including this semester, that determines when you register. But you can get that shopping cart ready.
Oh, a shopping cart,
Shopping cart of your classes.
Right, and since we are talking about students and registering for classes, need we forget student-produced Comm Chat?
Yes.
Thank you, Tia. And Lauren and Joe, and upstairs DJ and Melissa and Brittany, and we have a guest Parker.
Guest Parker helping to produce today.
Yes, so Comm Chat is all about student production values, and hopefully we're in focus.
Yes.
So let's focus back on advising.
Yeah.
I've talked to seniors fall semester. I have to do my degree check.
Yes.
And sometimes they get a shocking revelation.
Yes, they do. Here's the key. If you have 90 credit hours or more already, you need to apply for a preliminary check, for preliminary degree check, because you still have time between 90 credit hours and usually around 121 to figure out, am I on track? Have I missed something? Do I have criteria in different categories we need to graduate? So really it does come back to checking in with an advisor. Just to say, hey, is this good? What do you think? And even to talk about career options and classes that match your interests.
Right, and as a senior, you don't want to be sitting in public speaking or general math with all the freshmen at the university. And if you see your advisor in time, then you'll know to get all those prerequisites done early in your college career.
Yes.
And then you can focus on the 300 and 400 level classes as you get into your junior and senior year. So advising is important. And plus, Mary and Candy are just the sweetest people in the the anyway, aren't you?
Yes, and Greg, yes, we are. And Greg, he helps out. Candy and I.
Greg does transfer
he does.
students, yes.
Greg does a lot more administratively, thank goodness, to help support our whole group. So also I want to mention, because one of our student producers reminded me of it, thank you, Melissa, that many students have questions about the summer, because you can go online right now and see summer classes listed, fall classes listed, even spring 2013.
Yes.
So we're just registering for summer and fall. Remember, if you're new to summer, it's a great time to take classes, and they run from a 3-week May session to a 5-week session, which is typically, I say June, and typically one in August. So there's some things from which you can choose and maybe knock out a class or so.
Yes, and I teach a class in May, and granted, it is 5 days a week, 3 hours a day, but you are completely done with the class in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks. I'll be teaching the same, Ralph.
And
it's a great option.
I believe the students have a great camaraderie because they see each other every day for 5 days a week for 3 hours a day, and you're done in 3 weeks. Yes, it's one class. Yes. There are students, I guess, who take an afternoon class as well, so I guess you can do 2 classes.
You can do that, yes. Making sure you can do that. Sometimes we have to get you permission to do that depending upon what you're doing. Yes, though, you can knock out a number of classes.
And in the summer session as well, you will be in class at least 4 and sometimes 5 days a week.
Yes.
But much more compressed schedule. Most of the classes at the shortest are 1.5 hours, and sometimes they're 2 hours. But you're done in 5 weeks and not 16. So
yeah, so there's a real benefit, and if you're interested, talk it up with other students, and certainly we can.
And if someone wants to register for the summer, can they do that right now, or do they have to wait till April 4th?
They have to wait till April 4th. So you can get everything prepared, and then when it's your time, you just go ahead. You got your little, literally the shopping cart. We know what it is, right, everyone? Shopping cart of your classes. Press that button at your allotted time of the day to sign up, and there you go.
So any other news you want to share with our Comm Chat fans?
Oh, real quick, because I was thinking of you with your great classes. Many professors, many professors require and need special, well, students need special permission from you. And that's part of this whole.
I don't let just anyone into my classes.
So they do need, typically our office staff wants, and they want the student to contact you as the professor, and the professor will email their permission depending upon the criteria. And that student has to show that email to the staff so they get cleared. So that's a big thing I do need to bring up.
Well, I think they're flagging us as usual, so okay, we ran out of time again.
Oh, yeah.
And we hope you had a wonderful spring break.
Yes.
You know, and I never said I'm Ralph Merkel.
Mary Ashlock.
Thank you for joining us for student-produced Comm Chat, and we'll see you next time.
All right.